Well, my grandmother used to always say, when one door closes, another one opens. And that philosophy holds true with the Baltimore Ravens. After being left at the altar by Zadarius Smith, a former Raven, another former Raven, as you can see in the headline down below, is coming home. And hopefully, make sure you knock on wood, he's here to stay, as it looks like Michael Pierce is heading back to the Baltimore Ravens to help bolster a much depleted defensive line. I'm going to break it down for you as I've been doing all free agency with the Baltimore Ravens here on the Flex Zone podcast, the only place giving you your sports how you want and when you need it. You already know who I am, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm God's favorite host, the host with the moist Byron Dixon, your boy BKD. And I'm going to take you through and break this down. What does this mean for the Baltimore Ravens moving forward? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the host with the moist, God's favorite host, Byron Dixon, back again with another video. As you can see, I haven't been asleep yet, but I'm giving you the news because I love you, Flex Zone family. Back again, the Baltimore Ravens have re-signed Michael Pierce. He's coming back home to where it all started. Stop me if you heard this before. So Darius Smith obviously reneged on us, left us at the altar, but we won't be bitter. We won't be toxic. We'll move forward in love and positivity and light. Michael Pierce is coming back to the Baltimore Ravens. As I said, news just broke according to Ian Rappaport. Michael Pierce is going to the Ravens on a 3-year, $16.5 million deal back where he started. If you remember, Michael Pierce played pretty well for the Ravens. And unfortunately, the Ravens couldn't afford to re sign him when he became a free agent and played with the Minnesota Vikings. In his 4 seasons here, he had 2 sacks in 2016, 1 sack in 2017, no sacks in 2018, and a half a sack in 2019. His last season, 2020, was the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic. He opted out for health reasons, and in 2021, he only played 8 games due to injury, but had 3 sacks in 8 games. So I like the potential upside here. He's only 29. He'll be 30 in November this coming year. 6 foot 340, a big, big body. Basically, I'm in my opinion a younger Brandon Williams. He can get after the quarterback, create pressure up the middle. Hopefully that continues. Maybe those 3 sacks go to 5 or 6. He's good against the run. The Ravens had the number 1 run defense last year. He did a very, very good job against the run when he was here with Brandon Williams. I mean, you couldn't move those two mammoths if you tried. But Michael Pierce, this is a look at him with the Vikings. But he's coming back to the Ravens. He's coming back to the Ravens to help bolster that defensive line. He'll probably take over for Brandon Williams at that defensive tackle spot. Is he a 3 down player? Maybe not, but he can give you a good 2 downs and he can get some pressure on the quarterback, which you need not only on the edges, but up the middle as much because guys like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson down in the AFC, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, Joe Burrow in your own division, these guys can see the rush coming from the edges, so they step up in the pocket. So if you can get pressure up the middle, we've seen it with the greats and Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning. If you can get pressure up the middle, collapse that pocket, that can really fluster them and cause problems for your defense, and it helps your secondary. So Michael Pierce is coming back to the Ravens. I like the move. I thought he was going to come back to the Ravens regardless. I thought either him or Eddie Goldman would be a Raven. Eddie Goldman is still visiting tomorrow, I believe, on Friday, March 18th, but as of this video, Michael Pierce is a Baltimore Raven. He will come in, start on day one. Him and Matabike and of course they still have Broderick Washington as well. So a nice rotation there. Some guys you can rotate in and out. Guys who don't have to play all three downs, guys who can play good against the run and hopefully collapse the pocket and cause some pressure. I think Matabika will have a better year. I think Michael Pierce is healthy and will have a better year as well because I think the Ravens wouldn't sign him if he wasn't healthy, if the physical didn't check out. So he's back a Raven. He will help the defense, which was number one against the run, but needs help getting to the quarterback. Michael Pierce back with the Baltimore Ravens. Let me know your thoughts, America. I mean, he opted out in 2020 due to COVID, played 8 games last year due to injury, but the boy is a baller and he's plays like a Raven. I say it all the time. He plays like a Raven. Welcome home, Michael Pierce, to the Ravens flock. Glad to have you back. I don't think you'll leave us at the altar like that other guy who remain nameless. But Michael Pierce coming in still has, hopefully in his prime, can be healthy. He went to Sanford, and where was he drafted? I want to get that information for you. He went to high school in Alabama, and let's see here. Let's see. Michael Pierce. Yeah, it's not giving me the draft information, but I'd be intrigued to see what number he wears with the Ravens. But he is back, and hey, I like it. It's a good signing for him. I think it will help this defense, as I mentioned. Lord knows they need it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when, yeah, when he comes back to Baltimore. He's going to start day one. Went to Sanford, as I said. I'm trying to see when he was drafted and what year was that. Let me see. He was drafted. It's not giving me the information, but it's all good. The injury wise, though, he basically, I said, battled some injuries last year, but he'll be back. Looks like he'll be healthy this year. Drafted out of Sanford. Michael Pierce is a Baltimore Raven. Wanted to give you guys this news first. Stay tuned to the Flex On podcast for all your news, Baltimore Ravens and sports related as well, free agency and so much more. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like the sign of Michael Pierce coming back to the Baltimore Ravens? Hopefully he won't be like that other guy, leave it standing at the altar. I think he'll be here. Like I said, the deal is reportedly for 3 years, 16.5 million. So what is that? About five and some change a year. Not a bad deal. So about around the amount they paid Morgan Moses to play tackle. Like the move Eric DeCasa. I don't think the Ravens are done yet either. When it comes to getting free agency, they have to add more on the defensive front seven, pass rushers, defensive linemen, outside edge rushers as well. Let me know your thoughts. Love the signing. I like it. I like it. I like it. Don't like it as much as the other guys at Darius Smith. That's probably my last time saying his name, but it's a good signing. It's a good quality signing. Can help this defense on day one. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm getting ready to get out of here, but I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. All new subscribers, welcome to the podcast. Drop those sunglass emojis in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on Michael Pierce coming back to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got things to do, but if more news breaks, we'll bring it to you here on the Flex Zone podcast, the only place giving you your sports how you win and when you need it. For your ones up acknowledges where to hit the sports podcast table. America's Moist Wanted podcast. I'm the host with the Moist, God's favorite, your boy BKD. Byron Dixon is the government name if you would like to know, but I appreciate you guys. Get ready to get out of here. And until next time, stay safe, put the kids to bed, and we gone.